Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Raakesh Blokhra and I'm recording this video from my music studio, which is located in my basement, which happens to be the playground for my band Rockstar Revolution. We practice here every week and we are preparing a lot of new events coming up soon. This video series is about all the musical instruments that I have. I started off by talking about the Martin guitar that I have and I play almost every day. Most of my recent compositions have come from this guitar. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about another guitar, which is also a six string by Greg Bennett. It's a Greg Bennett design. Uh, Very basic. It's an acoustic electric guitar as well. So it has the electronic panel over here, which allows you to control the tone, volume, and make some adjustments. So you can increase the bass and everything when you're playing through the 3.5 millimeter jack, and allows you to do a lot of fun stuff if you're recording with this. Now, I have recorded original songs with this guitar as well, but this is one of those guitars that has taken a lot of beating. I would just throw it in my car and drive around with it sometimes. I almost always have it if I'm going on a vacation, especially when I'm driving. I have taken this guitar on my motorcycle too sometimes, and I've broken this guitar too, and I've tried to fix it myself by using tools that I have from my motorcycle spare parts, and it does work. What's special about this guitar is that it was a very inexpensive guitar for me. I bought it in 2008, and it's still playing pretty good. Other than this one uh, boo boo that happened, everything else seems to be working perfectly fine. The fretboard is straight. The play is slightly higher on this guitar, so it takes a little bit of an effort to press these strings. But it's not really bad and it does not cause any problems. But after playing guitars like Martin and other guitars that I will show you in other videos, it just feels like if you pick up this guitar after a few days of playing other guitars, you feel a little like, oh yeah, I need to press on these cables a little more because this is how it is designed. The beautiful part about this guitar is, like I told you, I've owned it for a very long time, and since 2008 till around 2018 or 19, I only had this as my main guitar. I would do everything on it. I composed songs. I recorded a lot of videos with it. I played it in get-togethers and parties, and pretty much the whole decade of music was done only on this guitar. It is very solid. It's absolutely resistant to scratches and wear and tear. I've been driving around with it all the time, like I said, and I don't even put it in a guitar case or something. I just throw it in the back seat of my Jeep and I would drive. Seems to be working perfectly fine. The reason why I got this guitar was because I was on a vacation with my friend Rohit, and we were visiting Cape May, and we saw a small music shop over there, which looked very interesting. So we thought, let's just go and explore what's out there. Like we always, I mean, I at least love to go to all music shops and just play with musical instruments. And in other videos, I'll talk about some other guitars that I picked up from stores, which I did not even uh, plan. Like I didn't even go to buy a guitar. I just walked out with one. So it was almost like that. But I did have a guitar that I brought from India, but I don't think it was cutting it for me at that point. So I was definitely in the market for a new guitar. And the shopkeeper was really good. He talked to me a lot about what I was doing, what kind of music do I play, and give suggestions and everything. And he asked me for my budget, and I said I don't really have a budget right now. That was actually a rough phase of my life too, because I was between uh, one of my businesses had just crashed, and I had not started working, so my budget was a problem at that point, to be honest with you. But he gave me this guitar for $150. So I'll repeat that because I said it very fast. He gave me this guitar for $150. So I just paid $150 for this, and this guitar has lasted me more than 10 years, and it still plays, and I'm still using it as much as I can. Um, Sometimes, more like I'm obviously recording music in the studio. I'm doing covers, and I'm doing some events and making music videos. So this one definitely helps with music videos because I can just keep it in the car, and if I need to do a shoot with a guitar, I have it handy. Other than that, I spent a lot of time outside. So I'm also a wildlife photographer, as you may already know, and I spent some decent amount of time meditating outside in the wilderness. So many times I find myself playing music sitting in the middle of nowhere. Like I can find a great spot, I would sit on my car and just sing a few songs. I don't even record them because that's like my me time and my time playing just for trees and birds and any other animals that want to listen to me. No people around for the most part, right? So this guitar is a companion from that point of view, and it does play pretty good. The model number for this one is D4CE TBL, if you can see that, and it's just always with me. It's a cheap guitar. I don't expect much from it, but it is a shiny surface, so it has a slightly brighter sound. And also, one of the things that I mentioned about in my previous videos about a rich sound and a bright sound. So this one has a little bit of a bassy sound that interferes with my vocals. I did not even have these vocals when I bought this guitar, to be honest with you, right? I did not sing at that time. So I did not get a chance to evaluate a guitar by singing with it. But when I started recording my songs, I started realizing that the frequencies from these strings interfere with my vocals, and it does some damage and make me sometimes it makes me redo the whole track or adjust volumes and uh, redo it. In live singing, though, nobody has ever mentioned anything along those lines. But for recording purposes, I avoid using this guitar unless I'm doing a lead or something and I don't have my other guitars handy. I would use this, but overall, I think I'm just so amazed by how durable this guitar is and how it can withstand so much of wear and tear and throwing around, and it just stays pristine. I love that about it. But 10 years of my life, just this guitar, I think it was a great companion. So 10 years with this guitar, I played a lot of songs and I composed a few songs on this one too. There's a song called Socha Nahi Kyun, which was composed on this guitar and recorded on this guitar as well, because that entire process took place before I got my Martin guitar. So on the high end, on the low end, if you have a little bit of an extra vibration in there that I remember does conflict and interfere with my vocals. But other than that, I think this guitar, for the most part, is a fun guitar to play, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know the manufacturers of this guitar very well, but overall, I think I really would say that if you want to get a durable guitar that's going to stay with you for the rest of your life and you can give it to your kids and they can still play it, I think this is going to be one of them. So thank you very much. If there's any other instruments or anything specific that you would like to ask me about this particular guitar or any other guitar or any other instrument that I play, please leave a comment and I would reply back. And also a special note to anybody who is in the tri-state area, specifically New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. Please leave a comment or send me a direct message on Instagram. You can get the link on my bio. Uh, we are planning to do a private event, which is almost like a extended meet and greet with the whole band. And we want to make it a fun event, and we want to connect with people who listen to our music and who are following us. So if you are following me on YouTube or Instagram or any other network, Spotify, please leave me a comment, get in touch with us, because this event is going to be really, really special. And it is only for people who follow us and who listen to our music. So a great way to get in touch with the band that you listen to. With that, we're going to end this video, and I'm going to talk about the next guitar in the next video. Stay tuned for that.